Hey, I'm Dan. What do you call a guy that finishes the bottom of his class at medical school? Doctor. A lot of you may realize what the bottom of the class means real soon. Obamacare, also known as the Affordable Health Care Act, is starting to cause some effects with the increase of insurance rates. California, for example, for a person under 25, the insurance rate's gone up about 123% according to Forbes. But many of you don't know what the future will look like. There are many negative side effects of Obamacare. Let's start with you and me, the individuals. If you currently have health care, some of the things that you may notice, if you haven't already noticed, is an increase in their insurance rates. Why? Because the insurance companies have to make up for all the money that they're paying out to take care of the 50 million people that they're adding into the healthcare system. Most people don't know that you don't have to sign up for the insurance, but if you don't, you have to pay a fine. So most people are coming out of pocket one way or another. What the media hasn't been really clear about is how big the fine is. A single person typically is less than $100 for the year for the fine. Most people that are targeted by Obamacare live paycheck to paycheck. So a lot of us say, me, what I make, I don't think I could really afford an extra $300 a month out of my paycheck to go towards medical care. So I will just have to opt for the $100 a month or $100 a year fine that they're tagging onto us. So either way, more money is coming out of my pocket, your pocket, and everybody's pocket. In some cases, a lot of people have to decide, well, do I pay for my medical care for me and my children or spouse or whoever, or do I make my house payment this month? Obamacare is going to affect companies that we work for also. Most companies are barely making ends meet with economies the way it is now. So when individuals start putting their money into healthcare instead of spending their money elsewhere, say in stores and restaurants, everyone starts seeing the effects of this. Some companies already started cutting back hours from full-time employees, so they're part-time employees, because under the regulations, part-time employees does not have to be covered in insurance through the company they work for. So that means they have to go out and buy their own insurance out of their own pocket if they want medical insurance. But they're working less hours, and they don't have medical insurance, so it's kind of hitting everybody twice. So it doesn't hurt businesses. It just doesn't hurt businesses. It hurts the whole economy. Remember back when everybody was getting the checks from the government for $600 or $900 just as a stimulus? Well, see how that worked out? The government spent billions of dollars to stimulate the economy, and what people do, instead of going out and buying the boats and the cars and such, they went and took the money and paid off bills. So that kind of failed. Less spending in the consumer market means driving us into a deeper recession that we haven't even pulled out of yet. Oh, you remember the joke about the doctor? Obamacare is limiting what doctors get paid. So many of the doctors are planning on retiring or just quitting the business completely because of the pay cuts. They're making $1 million a year for good reason. They do good work. But now, it doesn't matter what the quality of work you do, you're going to get paid the same as the other guy who doesn't do as good quality work, and so they have no incentive to stay in and do fantastic work, do medical research, and actually improve our medical system. Which means that those lower in the class doctors will be coming to fill in the voids and help compensate for the 50 million people that are now have the opportunity to get their medical care. And you thought the three-hour wait at the ER was bad enough now. Canada has a similar healthcare system to what Obamacare is trying to do. Right now, on average, it takes over 9 weeks to get a outpatient surgery, say shoulder, a small cancer or whatever. But in the U.S., it's less than a month. Obamacare is going to affect us all, the individual, the employers, the whole country, and probably not in a good way. Ask yourself this: what can you do for less money?